How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the Master League here on PES 2019 with Ted Lasso. When last left off, we came off another couple of draws in the league, and also got a win in the Champions League. Got two more Premier League matches in this episode and a Champions League in between, so let's get right to it, not waste any time. Opening match of this episode, we'll see Ted Lasso's Liverpool take on Chris Hughton's Brighton Hove Albion. Here's what the lineups look like. Alisson in nets. We've got Sanchez and Van Dijk, the center backs. Fabinho, the defensive midfielder. We've got Gomes and Robinson, the fullbacks. Ijahara and Oxlade-Chamberlain, who's just returned from his injury, fully fit, is back in the lineup for this one. Ojo and Salah are your wingers, and Daniel Sturridge going to be the center forward up top. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening matchup here at the American Express Community Stadium between Brighton Hove Albion and Liverpool. Liverpool looking to get a win in the league. It's been quite a while since they've gotten a win. Last time was against Manchester City, the 7-2 drubbing they gave them. And an opportunity here to get it against Brighton Hove Albion, who are at the bottom of the table. They are having a woeful season to start, but teams at the bottom of the table have always given Ted Lasso a bit of grief, so hopefully Liverpool can get the 3 points today and get their assault on the top of the table underway. Ox looking for Sturridge now. Ijahara is going to shoot, and he sends it wide, and probably our best opportunity there on the counter. Nice bit of play. Sturridge holding the ball up. Saw the run of Ijahara. Took a touch to settle it, but couldn't get it on frame. Out wide. Ojo cutting inside. Oh no, Ijahara's there. Can he finish it? No, he can't. Another great opportunity for the youngster who's filling in that space nicely. You can see the run he makes. He gets open. Spotted by Ojo. But again, the touch, not enough to get beat Ryan. Really just show for it. Montoya goes out wide. Overhead kick. And Brighton with an opportunity there to score a spectacular goal, but misses the mark from that angle. And as Van Dijk nearly got his head ripped off. Nicely worked. Good passing here. Ijahara now. Across in. The shot, and it's a goal. And Liverpool finally get a goal here. And it's Daniel Sturridge who buries it home. And the celebration ensues as Daniel Sturridge puts another one by, and we take the lead here 1-0. And again, Ijahara, a factor in the goal. He's been racking up the assists. And nice little 1-2 down the wing here between Mo Salah and Ijahara. Ijahara had space behind, threaded the needle, and was able to find Sturridge there on that cross into the box. But can't praise enough, and look at that, right through the legs of the defender and able to bury it past Ryan. And that's the halftime whistle. So overall, not a great first half for either side, but we were able to, Liverpool's side was able to get that goal there late. Ijahara now. Oh, nice play inside. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Mo Salah's going to score. And it's 2-0. Liverpool take advantage of the pressure that Brighton Hove Albion's putting on us. And Mo Salah able to bury it home to the far post into the top corner. With a great finesse shot on that left foot. Ryan couldn't do nothing. Liverpool now have a little bit of a cushion there. You can see the tackle. Sturridge doing a good job keeping the play alive. Finds Mo Salah in behind and doesn't waste any time finishing it. It's great awareness by Sturridge there to find him. And then Mo Salah did all the rest, showing why he was the player of the year last year. Oh, the shot, big save. Cleared away by Van Dijk. And a great opportunity there for Brighton Hove Albion to get a goal there, but Alisson able to keep it out. See, they're very congested in the middle, but what a save. And the rebound was thankfully cleared. Wins it back. That's going to do it. The final whistle's blown. Liverpool get the victory 2-0. A clean sheet. First one we've had in quite a while. And more importantly, 3 points against a team at the bottom of the table. Only a few highlights to pick from in this episode, but you can see stats really didn't show we played particularly well in this one. It was pretty even all. I mean, we have the edge on pretty much everything, but I really didn't feel like our attack was really generating too much. But at the end of the day, we took advantage of 2 goals and kept a clean sheet against a team we should be keeping a clean sheet against. So all well done there. They played up pretty well all up and down. They just didn't have the firepower up front. Us, on the other hand, good performances all around. Allison gets a good 6.5 rating. I think our defense was solid all up and down. Offensively, we looked potent, and not much more we can say about that. Second match of this episode, we'll see Ted Lasso's Liverpool take on Porto in the Champions League group stage. Here's what the lineup looks like for Ted's side. A 4-1-2-3 with Allison and Nat, Ta and Domingos Durante, the center backs. Sergi, Roberto, and Robinson are your fullbacks. Fabinho is your defensive midfielder. Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain are your attacking midfielders. Ojo and Mo Salah, the wingers, and Roberto Firmino, the center forward. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a beautiful evening here at Anfield for Champions League play here. 4th match day in the group stage between Porto and Liverpool. It's all to play for Porto. They need to win to keep chase with us and Barcelona if they want to advance out of the group. Us, on the other hand, a victory would secure us automatic promotion to the knockout round. So Ted Lasso's boys are going to be looking to get the job done here so they can wrap up the group stage here instead of dragging this out any more than it needs to. But Porto's obviously going to be a very tough opponent. They gave us a lot of trouble when we went to their ground. So should be an exciting encounter nonetheless. The shot, Allison able to get there as Todd did get a deflection to it. And now it's Keita looking for that overlap. Firmino's there, outside the boot, he'll score. And just like that, Liverpool, who were looking so disheveled here to start this match, get a breakdown in the defensive half of Porto, and they're able to take advantage of it and find the space, and Firmino does the rest. 1-0 to the Reds here, getting the crowd back into it. And good stuff once again from the goal machine, Firmino. And we'll take a look at the replay here just to see her down the wing. Ox able to win that ball back. Finds Keita in space, and great run by Firmino. And then just curling it with the outside of the boot there, just to add even more difficulty to the finish. It's quite impressive from the Brazilian, as the keeper could do nothing to stop it. Robinson again. Foul called. Oxlade-Chamberlain winds up and a nice strike, and it's going to be a corner for Liverpool. And we finally seem to woke it up after we scored that goal. A little bit more threatening on the attack. A free saw foul, play continued, but nice little driven shot by Ox. Oh, I'm behind. Barimi now. Oh, nice. Nicely done, and oh, man, Porto nearly snuck one by there. So we were scrambling in defense there as Porto was countering. Nice little cut to open up space. Oh, he's in behind. Ah, good defense though. He's got bodies, counterattack on. Oh, Keita's there. Oh, Ox! He's gonna score! Just before the eve of halftime, it's 2-0. Oxlade-Chamberlain gets the goal, and Liverpool get a huge goal before the halftime whistle. And it didn't think it was going to get to it. It was a little bit sloppy once it got into the box, but once again, Liverpool doing what it does best, and getting the opportunity to put it away. It was a great counterattack. We had him beat, and Mo Salah kept it alive. Keita was there in position, causing havoc, but the ball falls kindly to number 21. As he's able to put it in, you can see Mo Salah lays it off beautifully, but it got deflected. Keita's right there, just couldn't get it there in time, but the rebound falls kindly to Ox, and he put it away before the eve of halftime. There is the halftime whistle, right on the eve. Liverpool strike to make it 2-0, and go into the locker room with a bit of breathing space. Liverpool just seeing what we can do here. Oh man, in behind. And just like that, Porto's grabbed one back. It's been their calling card this season, hasn't it? Just giving up cheap goals, especially off a dead ball foul. And you can see our just didn't play that well defensively, and we were well out of position. We tried to close it down, and then just another back heel to open up the space. A bit unlucky, as we couldn't keep the ball out of the net for the clean sheet, and Porto will have a chance to stay alive here. Once again, he's in behind. Oh man, Morante has to come out. The dink goes over the bar. Our back line is looking very shaky at the moment. We're just not sticking with our men. You can see there, he just in and behind for days, and Allison had a challenge. The header, oh, it just goes over. And boy, Porto not giving up without a fight. Keeping it to us here. Oh, ref, that's got to be a card. That was reckless challenge. Surely it's got to be a red, and it's only a yellow card. And that could be a serious injury. Grujic just came on the pitch, and Herrera's telling him to get up, but that was just reckless, straight from behind. Studs up even. Should have been a red. Referee's allowing way too many fouls here. Oh, no. And behind, and it's a goal. And Porto have tied it. And this has just been a heartbreaking match for Ted Lasso. The referees have done him no favors in this one. And Porto looked to escape with a point here. And Liverpool looked to be not clinching tonight. We just haven't looked ourselves. You can see the collisions the referees allowed have just been woeful. And that just opened us up, and nothing we could do about that finish. Take another look at it here. Just the space, just too much for us to cover. And we just got, I think we're a little bit too worn out here in this one. Oh, wait, Firmino's got it. Firmino's going to have an opportunity. Firmino. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? It's going to be a corner. Wide open. And he blows it. When does Firmino miss? He picked the pocket beautifully, but then he just let the defender close him down too quickly. Oh, whips it in. Good pace. Nope. Fabinho now has to play it back. Oh, it's Grujic now. Grujic, the opportunity, and he's going to score! Grujic off the bench puts Liverpool up 3-2, and that's it. That's victory. There's hardly any time left, and the referee will blow the whistle in just a matter of moments. But Grujic off the bench with a huge goal that will see Liverpool move on to the knockout rounds. Here it is again off the corner. Fabinho wins it back, and then Grujic was just open in space. They were pinned in the box, and what a strike from number 16. He was not going to be denied here, as Ted Lasso is going to be ecstatic for this. Like, what a strike from distance, just to bury it. And that's going to do it. The final whistle's going. You can see the excitement as Liverpool have advanced to the knockout rounds of the Champions League once again. And This was a dramatic match, to say the least, as it came down to the wire. Well, exciting match to say the least, but it was definitely a frustrating match. You can see Porto came out and just dominated. They were in control for this majority of the match. We definitely looked flat towards the end. Looked like we're out of gas. But then we catch a break with Grujic there nailing home the game winner and really bailing us out there. So Ted Lasso showing again, putting his faith in some of the youngsters, and they're coming through for him. Firmino's man of the match with the 7-5, but again, the question's got to be worries about our defense at times. We were poor today. We made Porto's offense look very good, but nonetheless, we get the win and move on. Alright, match day 4 ends like this. Barcelona defeated Bruges. So Barcelona and Liverpool have advanced out of the group with 2 matches left to go. So now it's going to be who's going to be first and who's going to be second at this point, as Porto is out along with Club Bruges. Final match this episode, we'll see Liverpool play host to Southampton in the Premier League. Here's what the lineups look like. Still the same lineup as we had in the last match, but the 4-1-2-3 formation with Alisson and net, Ta and Domingos Durante the center backs, Sergei Roberto and Robinson the fullbacks, Fabinho the defensive midfielder, attacking midfielders Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain. On the wings we've got Ojo and Salah, and Roberto Firmino is the center forward. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Anfield here on this gloomy afternoon in the Premier League for action between Liverpool and Southampton, live from Anfield. And another crucial match here as November's winding down. Got Southampton sitting in 11th place, solidly in the mid-table, but not too far behind us, who are sitting in 6th place at the moment. Liverpool really need to turn their league form around here if we want to make a claim as the defending champions. Southampton going to produce a unique challenge. Hopefully the side that got that late winner against Porto can be a little bit more solid defensively against this Southampton side here today. Ta has to head it away, but Alisson able to snag it. Over to Sergio. Over the top, looking for Ox. Can he get to it? He does get his head to it, and he'll score. Ben Foster tried to come out to stop it, but Oxlade-Chamberlain gets his head to the ball and buries it home. Once again, not missing a beat since coming back from his injury. And he puts the Reds up 1-0. Great play there by Sergei Roberto there to find him into the box, and it was a very touch-and-go play as he had the back line beat, but unfortunately for Foster, he couldn't get to that one quick enough. See the run he makes in behind the line, still onside, then he just flicks the header past the outstretched keeper and into the back of the net for a nice goal. And Roberto being a nice outlet there as a fullback, finding Ox there with a brilliant headed finish. Over the top, Ojo. Keita, and he skied it. A chance to go up 2 there. Sloppy play in the midfield. And Firmino finds Ojo, and then Ojo heads it back to Keita, and all he had to do was get it down, but he couldn't keep it down. Oh, Keita now wins it back into space. Out wide, Mo Salah lays it off. Ox. Keita will score. 2-0 to the Reds. And the midfielders getting forward, causing havocs here. This is another great build-up play here. Ox finding Firmino. Out wide to Mo Salah. Lays it off to Ox. And then he hooks it up to number 8. He buries into the back of the net. Another great play by Liverpool. As offensively, we still continue to look dominant here in the early stages of this match. Oh, taken out from behind. That's going to be a card. Reckless challenge there on Firmino. And the referee's going to show just a yellow card for it. I think he's going to be lucky as Firmino is down on the turf. He went hard. And the referee's calling for some assistance for number 9. The top goal scorer, and yeah, vicious challenge from behind. Just scissored his leg. Studs up. And there's the halftime whistle. Well, Liverpool looked good here in the first half, but the main concern is Roberto Firmino went down with an injury, had to get subbed off. In behind, now Long out wide, charging into the box. Oh, the shot, it's going to go in, it's a goal. And you can see it coming. We were well out of position as number 11. I'll use I can't even pronounce that word, but he buried it home. And Southampton get one back here. And once again, it's the poor defensive of Liverpool getting caught out on a break. Just not able to cover. We've just got too many holes defensively, I think, at the moment to make up for this attacking style. And it's really starting to cost us goals here. And Durante didn't do the best job of defending. But giving Southampton an opportunity to get back into this one. In behind. Origi's there. Origi's going to score. And Liverpool reestablished the 2-goal lead here with a brilliant short passing play, finding Origi, who's on for the injured Firmino. And it's 3-1 Liverpool. And we just carved open their back line. It's just quick, efficient passing. Here it is again. See there, just keeping the pressure on. Little 1-2 between. And just the brilliant layoff there from Ox, just to give Origi the angle to open up the keeper there. See there, it was closed down quickly, but Origi found a way through, and then he just buried it home on that left foot. Oh, over the head of the keeper, and oh man, what a floating header that almost caught us out there as they were playing the short corner. It's well defended and just kind of flicking it to the far post, and it almost found the mark. And the header just goes behind as Davis got his head to it. Just not doing a great job in the aerial batter department as Liverpool. Salah now, and there's the final whistle. Well, it was a convincing win, but we did give up another goal. But bright side, we looked strong, but the real concern now is the health of Firmino after this one. This match was definitely more difficult than it looks to be on paper. We comfortably won 3-1, but you can see the foul count. We had more fouls against us than shots. We really didn't get much attack going in the second half. Southampton did a good job closing us down and not letting us get space too much. But a little bit unlucky we couldn't keep the clean sheet tonight. But really the main concern is Firmino. He looked to have a serious injury there in the 41st minute. We look at the match stats. Defense was sound. Again, our fullbacks was a little bit off, but that's... I don't agree with Roberto. He got an assist. He should get more than 5.5, but our midfielders were outstanding. Our attackers were good. Origi gets a man of the match for the goal he scored late in the second half, but we'll have to go check to see how long Firmino is going to be out for. Match day 10 is in the books, and here's how the rankings look. We're still sitting 6th place. We haven't gained any ground, even though we won 2 league matches in this episode against teams below us. Man City and Arsenal, it's like we're 6 points behind Man City. Arsenal and Tottenham are right there. We got West Ham and Fulham just in front of us as well, so it's pretty tight amongst it. We've still got a few close behind us that are within pecking distance as well. We simulated a few more games. We had 2 more international friendlies, and Ted Lasso lost to Algeria 2-1 with the United States, but then we won 4-2 against Bosnia and Herzegovina. And now we're back to Liverpool, and you can see there the injury news is not good. Firmino has suffered a ligament damage to his knee and his leg, and he's going to be out for approximately 2 months, so it's going to be a pretty lengthy injury. He's been our leading goal scorer for pretty much the entirety of this campaign. Ted Lasso has been at Liverpool. He's been the one that Ted's been leaning on the most. But the one bright side we do have is we do have a lot of players that have been getting opportunities to score. And Firmino's actually been not scoring as frequently as he normally does. Other players have been getting more opportunities to get forward and score. The likes of Ox, Chamberlain, Keita, and Origi. We're going to see, we still have plenty of depth in the center forward position, so we should be able to keep on going, keep on pressing forward until Firmino's back to full health. But with that being said, we're going to wrap up the episode right here, guys. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more as we're getting closer and closer to the halfway point of the season. We're trying to close that gap with the leaders ahead of us and try to prepare ourselves for the knockout rounds of the Champions League coming up in the second half of the season. So that's a goodbye from me, and I will see you guys next time.